story because we were in Thailand to see your guys' outreach, see your stories, your victories, your transformation. That's awesome. It's really cool. I'm not going to cry. I cried on outreach. Hallelujah, I got broken. So yeah, our recap of our outreach. Little backdrop. Me and my wife, we got married over 4 years and some months ago. And we believed that God wanted to use us in YWAM. We laid that down. We waited patiently and we kept trying to join in and wait, and then we just laid it down and God brought us back. And it's been a dream of mine to staff a DTS with my wife. I did my DTS in 2002, and after I did my DTS, I said, Lord, if you ever bless me with a human wife that loves me, I want to do a DTS and staff a DTS with my wife. And I waited patiently for a long time, and that dream has come true. And then other dreams have come true. It's really awesome. And so when you're patient and you follow the Lord, He fulfills your dreams. And sometimes you push and you want it earlier than you just wait for the Lord. He makes all things good. So that's the beginning of our getting excited for Thailand. We went to Thailand. We got to go to visit a man, Bobby Bo, who was on this base, who did his DTS here. And he got sent out from this base, and he's been in Thailand for about 5 years now. He learned the language. He married a girl from the Aka village, and they have a baby. And so Thailand is it for him. He's done. He's going to be there. He's going to share the gospel. And we got to be with him for 4 weeks, and because I loved him and knew him, I supported him for about 4 years financially. And so I got to go and see where my investment went and how he's living for Jesus. It was amazing. And so we got to teach English. We got to do something that has also been another dream of mine, is doing basketball. But not just playing basketball, playing it for Jesus, as in making relationships, making connections in a land that maybe they didn't understand, our language, but they understood just fellowship of basketball. And that was amazing, and that was a really good time. I almost lost my finger because of basketball, but it was amazing. Yeah. So we got to do that, teach English, and then we went to, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we wrapped up that by having, like Drew was talking about, I feel like I'm really loud. Am I not that loud? Okay. The English party. So all those contacts, all those people that they got to meet playing basketball and teach English to, got to come and hear the gospel message. And it was really cool that we had already had a relationship with them. So it's not just strangers telling them about Jesus. It's people that they had met and they had a personal relationship. So I thought that was really cool. And from there we went to Roy Et and got to be part of a church that they've fought a long time to build that church. The community did not want them there. It's a Buddhist community, as is most of Thailand. And they fought really hard, and they have some awesome ministries, the Compassion Ministry, where they bring children in, usually whose parents are either gone or in prison or who knows where they are. And so our team was so amazing that they just loved these kids. They would go out there and play with them, and even though the kids had lice, they just went for it and said, get on my shoulders, I'm going to carry you around, and I'm going to love you. And I know that those kids were really impacted by the love that you guys shared with them. And we also got to make bricks. Well, they got to. I wasn't allowed to because I was pregnant. But they made bricks to help them build the next part of their church. I think they have the number like 900 something bricks.
These bricks were made from scratch. So we would get the sand, sift the sand, get the cement, add the water. And you saw the machine, it was one brick at a time.
Yeah.
So our team just really became teamwork and just fun, and we built these bricks. And the reason I think we could do so much, and I think the team will agree, is that we got excited because we were building bricks for a church, for a family, and a family that loved us, a family that just blessed us. Like you saw Mama and Papa, they this lady is powerful. If one day I could even reach what hospitality and love she had for us was amazing. Changed all of our lives just to be with them for just 2 weeks.
Yeah, they were amazing. And we got to just come alongside them and help them and encourage them. They don't get teams very often. They've asked YWAM send us teams. And I think we're the first one they've had in a couple years or something. I don't remember. But yeah, so they were amazing. We got to help them build bricks for a foundation for a new church. And we prayed over that church. And we got to really just invest and spend time with them. And then from there, we went to the Abba House in Chiang Mai, which houses girls who are at risk for being trafficked, teaches them English, because if you know English in Thailand, you can get a job almost anywhere. It's a very, very useful tool. So for us to teach English is really helping them in their entire life. So these girls were taught English. They were taught how to worship and how to lead worship. And we got to come alongside and help them with that. And they're also boys that they live nearby, and then they get dropped off, and they're there all day. And we taught them the same thing, English, worship, and we taught Bible as well.
They were pulled out of trafficking.
The boys were actually pulled out of trafficking, so they had been trafficked already. So to be able to love them in a Christ-like way and show them,
And these young men, you wouldn't know it. You just wouldn't know it, that they've had a hard life, that they've been through things that would make you sick and sad. We had the joy of the Lord. They had redemption in their Christ. They had freedom. They would sing worship songs. They would pray. They would live like Jesus would want children to live. They were restored. And we got to just love and be with them. It was amazing.
Yeah. And I think the biggest things for our team is just the joy and the unity that we had. And I know that it spoke to more than just the people that we ministered to, but it spoke to the people that saw us, and they knew we were missionaries. They knew why we were there, and the joy that you guys had, the unity that you guys had as a team. We can't make that happen. Any ministry that is set up, we can't make that unity and that joy happen. It was really the students that brought that forth, and I was honored to be able to lead you guys, and I'm thankful, and I'm excited to see what God does next.